Top seed Halep defeated Garbine Muguruza 6-1, 6-4 in the semifinal, and when the 26-year-old Romanian steps onto the Philippe-Chatrier court on Saturday, there is a strong chance that she'll have the crowd behind her from the get-go. TIMESOFINDIA.com, June 9, 2018, 9:09 ISTThere is a strong chance that Halep will have the crowd behind her from the get-go. Halep achieved her win over Muguruza without breaking much sweat, but rest assured, she will face a stern test from StephensStephens, who had an easy outing in the second semifinal as she maintained her perfect record against Madison key Simona Halep. Getty Images, New Delhi, German. Former world No. 1 Boris Becker feels Simona Halep will have the crowd's endearing support when she takes on Stevens in the women's final of the French Open 2018 on Saturday. Top seed Halep defeated Garbine Muguruza 6-1, 6-4 in the semifinal, and when the 26-year-old Romanian steps onto the Philippe-Chatrier court on Saturday, there is a strong chance that she'll have the crowd behind her from the get-go. Also read, Simona Halep looking to break major duck. Looking ahead at Saturday's final, other than the Americans in the house, the crowd is going to overwhelmingly support Halep. She was so close to the championship here last year and has made it to other finals as well. Both the top seed and Stevens have similar games in that they have excellent footwork and also a strong defensive game, Becker wrote in his column for Times of India on Saturday. Also read, Stevens keeps smiling through pain. Barrier Halep achieved her win over Muguruza without breaking much sweat, but rest assured, she will face a stern test from Stevens. The 25-year-old spent 11 months sidelined by a left foot injury and the surgery that followed, never dreaming that less than a year after her return she would be one match from a second Grand Slam title. But Stevens, who had reached only one major semifinal before her injury woes, could do just that by beating Halep in Saturday's final to add to her US Open crown from last year. According to Becker, it was Muguruza's lack of good defense and a backup plan that might have resulted in her loss. The All-European final between Garbine Muguruza and Simona Halep saw the latter come through without much effort. The problem for Muguruza was the one she has often encountered in her career: she does not have a good defense once her attacking game is not working, Becker added. She is unbeatable when her ground strokes and serve are working, but when they are not, she does not have a B game. Simona was more assured and looked at ease once again as she used her efficient defensive game to nullify Muguruza's ground strokes. Similar to Halep, Stevens too had an easy outing in the second semifinal as she maintained her perfect record against fellow American Madison Keys with a 6-4, 6-4 win on Thursday and a repeat of last year's US Open final. A first All-American Roland Garros semifinal since 2002, the 10th-seeded Stevens stayed composed throughout as Keys, who has not won a set against her in 3 meetings, peppered the court with unforced errors. Both semifinals went more or less according to script. The All-American semifinal between Madison Keys and Sloane Stevens was one-sided, but I thought it was still an important step in the development of Keys. Her strong serving and power hitting seemed a little too intense against Stevens, who had all the answers on Thursday, Becker wrote. Stevens, on the other hand, modified her game beautifully to suit the needs of clay. She was ballerina-like on the court and seemed to be exactly where the ball was without missing a step or even needing to slide. It was a pleasure watching her grace, which complemented the heavy hitting of her compatriot. But I expect Keys to do well on the grass circuit, so watch out for her. Get latest news. Download the Times of India news app for your device. Read more sports news in English and other languages. Related Cato Columbia Frapcad 2018 Toyota Prius Godre Properties French Open 2018 Simona Halep doesn't feel pressure ahead of Sloane Stevens showdown. Rafael Nadal's 11th French Open title is clock ticks. Ruthless Nadal crushes Del Potro to reach 11th French Open final.